Do you ever just get to this point in your life where you're just exhausted? You're just exhausted of putting energy out, being there for people, and then they just never seem to reciprocate, you know? You try to explain yourself. You try to make sense of the situation. You speak up for yourself. You tell people what you need. And then in the end, they just keep coming back to the table doing the same stuff over and over and over again. And you're left there feeling brokenhearted, hurt. And like, why did I even bother spending my time, my energy? And then you get to this point where you just don't care anymore. All you seem to care about is yourself. And not in a selfish way, like in a survival way. Because you just can't spend another moment putting energy into other people when they refuse to put energy into you. And you just let them go. And if you matter that much to them, they'll find you.
Let's talk today about the fear of being alone. Chances are, if you're staying in an environment where you're afraid to leave because you don't want to be alone, you're probably already unsupported. There are probably people around you that are not showing up for you. So make a pact with yourself and say, I would rather be alone for the rest of my life than entertain individuals that are incapable of doing their part. Meaning, I'm not asking to be saved. I'm not asking somebody to throw a bunch of money to pay off all my bills. What I'm asking is if you agreed upon taking on a responsibility, i.e., be my husband, okay? Or create a mess with me, then you're there to help me fix it, to help me clean it up, and not go MIA. And the moment that you realize that you've already been alone this entire time, it's the moment that you realize that you don't need them at all in your life. So stop being afraid of being alone.
When somebody does it to a person, and it becomes very self-centered and a very I. It's all about me kind of a thing. When someone's catfishing, it's a very selfish game that someone's playing, and as a result of it, the other person is getting hurt. And I'm sure other people are benefiting from it, but like the other person is just going to get hurt in the long run. But there is a way. There is a way, and I like to point out this. There is a way that you can overcome this hurt and this pain and this betrayal. And that is, one, to start by forgiving yourself and to not limit the amount of compassion that you have, because you as a person being compassionate and caring and loving and one of those people that wear your heart on your sleeve and is not a crime, is not something that you should be ashamed of. It's not something that you should be retracting. That's a quality that people like, that people are drawn to, right? That these people that are doing this to you don't have. They want, and they don't have. They're attracted to. And arguably other people would be attracted to that too, will be attracted to that too. People that are also caring, people that are also kind, people that are also nurturing. And that's a very, very important thing to remember, which is one of the things my therapists have made a conscientious effort to point out to me, to not feel hardened and to not close off the love and compassion that I have for humanity. as a result. The other thing is to try to find some sort of humor in it, like, and to look at it with, which I know is hard and as you're going through it, but like to find some sort of humor in the fact that, you know, they're ridiculous. That's why I have those little segments of like, of the things, the stories they say, right? Because I mean, some of them are just so ridiculous, and the fact that they would believe it, you know, and to find some sort of humor with that, and to be able to laugh at yourself or to laugh at these other stories that people say. And I would like encourage you guys to, you know, write them in the comments, because it would be fun. It would be a fun thing to be able to share them, you know, I think, and even, you know, even maybe do like a whole series of just these silly stories that, that these catfish say, you know, the stories they tell you, you know, and then the other thing is, so forgive yourself, and then forgive them, because, and realize the best way to forgive them is just to say that they're, you know, there's something wrong with them, and try to zoom out above them and be like, you know, these people are sick. They're sick. There's something wrong with these people and they need help. And you're not the person that's equipped to help them, but just pray that they get their help that they need, and that God finds some sort of, I mean, or if you don't believe in God, that, you know, that they find their way, whatever you want, whatever feels comfortable to you. But like, these people these people aren't well, bottom line, that they're doing this. And just, you know, pray that you're protected, that, and that anybody that they come in contact with is protected, and that they get the help that they need. Maybe that's the thing, you know, or hope or wish or whatever, because, that way you're not attracting this energy back to you, because you'll just get like the same energy, but different person. And also you won't allow them to have any more control over you. And that's the big thing, is not allowing them to have any control over your life.